Good morning. Just trying out a new format here, learning how to develop my voice and to speak what has been resting in my heart for quite some time, and developing the courage to say it out loud, to have these words reverberate into the ether, into the universe, hopefully planting a seed for future harvesting. I wanted to talk about suffering because I feel that suffering is an identification with thought forms you say are real. It is an identification with the past that you are bringing into your present state. And to say that it is still alive, that it is still true, that it is still real. However, you may have woken up from bed this morning and fixed yourself up a cup of coffee or some tea of your favorite tea. Maybe you had some oatmeal or some bacon and eggs and some kanin, some rice. Then what was that? Were you suffering at that moment? Or do we have the skillfulness to bring in the reality of that past into our present moment? Just think about that for a moment. Suffering is the identification with the thought forms you say are real. We create our own suffering. But are you keeping the past alive? Does it benefit you? Or can you create in your mind's eye, in your body, can you imagine what you want now? Can you embody the imagination of seeing yourself not suffering, seeing yourself and feeling yourself and creating that joy, creating that image in your mind and just being and feeling like that right now? It's possible. But are you willing to experiment? Are you willing to go beyond the narrative of what you say is true? Maybe we're keeping it alive because we are conditioned to know how to suffer. We identify with the body's emotional sensations, as real as they are at that moment, yet they are fleeting. They come in waves. They hit their peaks and troughs. We keep it alive because we are perhaps familiar with it. We find comfort in being loyal to the discomfort. We are loyal to generational patterns that don't serve us. And these are hidden, deeply hidden loyalties that we keep alive, but we can also begin to break it. It's just a matter of noticing. Again, can you imagine what it feels like to feel joy, to feel exhilaration, to imagine pleasure, and to summon that for yourself? We have that resource. You've felt joy before. You know how to access the past. and resource yourself to feel like that right now. And that is the boat you want to hop on. That is the boat you want to row. Because life is but a dream. Blessings.